Let's begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of VolgaCast the Podcast. My name is Alessandro Scalora, and today I have a very special treat for you. I have interviewed this couple before for this podcast, but they recently became national champions. So we have decided to talk to them one more time to discuss their experience at the USA Dance Nationals. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Henry Reizenson and Elita Rothman. Hello, guys.
Hello, Alessandro.
Hey, how are you doing today?
Great! It was my first day of school.
I'm doing well.
Really? Tell me, how did it go?
It was great, just like any middle school day.
All right. Henry, was it your first day as well?
No, I start in 2 weeks. But
okay.
today I did all my daily routines, and now we're here.
Very good. So you're in the 7th grade, Elita, and what grade are you going into, Henry?
8th.
8th grade. All right. Alrighty, Henry, Elita, let's start from the very beginning, shall we? How did you guys get into dancing?
Elita.
We're gonna let the ladies go first, Henry.
I started before Henry, and I started when I was about 4 years old. I just remember one day I was in, I think, kindergarten, something like that, maybe pre-K, and my mom was like, I found this new teacher and I think you should try it out. I think you'll like it. Because I always grew up doing ballet and tap and stuff like that. So
very nice.
So then she brought me to Miss Katrina at the old studio, and I really liked it, and I just ended up staying there. And this is my 9th or 10th year already. So yeah.
Oh, congratulations. And Henry, how about you? How did you begin dancing?
So a very close friend of ours was doing ballroom dancing under Miss Katrina, and so my mom decided to, she was like, why don't you go try it out? If you like it, you'll continue doing it. If you don't, we'll find something else. And the first time I came, I really liked it, and I decided to continue doing it, and this is now my 7th year doing ballroom.
Nice, congratulations. So you guys would say you take it very seriously. Is this you would say dancing is your life, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, guys, let's quickly talk about what we really want to talk about, the nationals that you guys just came back from. So you guys just came back from the USA Dance Nationals that were held for Junior 2 and Youth in Oklahoma. Tell us, so you guys qualified, what did you guys qualify?
So we compete in Junior 2 champ. So we qualified for Latin Junior 2 champ, and we qualified for 10 dance Junior 2 champ, and we also qualified for standard Junior 2 champ, but standard we got second, so we didn't actually win the category.
But you still qualified for the World Championships, yes?
Yeah.
Very nice.
We have Israel, Lithuania, and Czech coming up.
Oh, congratulations. Now, tell us, guys, how did you prepare for this Nationals? Nationals is, of course, very important for every dancer. So tell us, how did you prepare this year?
Well, we started off at home. We're very lucky to have such coaches that are always involved. And even if we're out of the season, they'll still invite people who really want to dance to come practice. Like you and Miss Katrina and Miss Maddie, everyone was organizing this sort of like smaller mini camp where we would come every day and just stay the whole day and practice and self-practice and take privates and things like that. And then after that, we went to...
So we were in Miami, and we trained there every day for about a week and a half. And as we finished, we packed everything up and then went straight to Oklahoma.
So you mentioned you stopped in Miami. Tell us, for 2 weeks, what did you guys do in Miami?
So as Henry said, we stopped in Miami, and every year Volga Dance, our academy, has this sort of tradition or something we do every year where we meet up and team up with a group, with a studio of gymnasts, the same one every year, and rhythmic gymnasts. And every year we meet up with them in Miami. We exchange dance tips because dancing is very helpful for lots of different sports, and they exchange their stretching skills, and they sort of just warm us up for nationals. And for dancing, it's also really good to be flexible, your splits, especially the girls.
Of course.
For the boys, lunges and things like that. And in Miami, it's also, we always have so much fun with our teammates. We go on the boardwalk and we go to restaurants, and of course, because it's nationals, we had to eat healthy, but
Of course. And we were all watching out for COVID protocols before somebody says anything. So we
had to walk with masks and things like that because, COVID was still a thing, and it was very fun having. Fun having all those. Just that atmosphere around us, and going on the boardwalk every day, working out on the beach, biking with all your friends, going out to dinners, but of course, this year we can't do as much as we used to do, of course, because of COVID protocols and all of that.
Yes. So let's give a quick shout out to Katerina Volgina and Liena Nikolashkina. So quick bougie claps to you guys. So thank you so much. So guys, we discussed a little bit about the Miami camp. Now let's discuss what I really want to talk to you guys is your nationals. So guys, tell us, once you landed in Oklahoma, you get off the plane, you're going to the hotel. What are you thinking? Are you nervous? Are you excited? What are you feeling?
So I felt when we came off the plane really energized. Don't know why, just did.
Real motivated, yeah?
Yeah, real motivated when we got to Oklahoma. Just being there was, I guess, fun. Even though it's the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere, United States of America.
Something exciting about it. Don't know.
You've been training for this moment in time the whole year, the whole summer. So, of course, you're motivated. And Elita, what about you? How did you feel getting off the plane?
As I got off the plane, Miss Katrina would always tell us, the moment you take a step off of the plane, the moment the competition starts, the moment you have to start getting ready, you have to get into that mindset. I just felt really ready. I agree with Henry, really energized, and but I still wanted to get like a good night's sleep because we had the competition the next day, and we just wanted to be as ready as possible because, of course, this was like the biggest competition we had at the time, and now our new competition is Worlds, where we have to also follow these.
You have to bring it. So Henry, continue. Tell us. So once you got off the plane, you're feeling motivated. Tell me, what was going through your head the following morning?
So we had a big breakfast. We went down to the practice room. We practiced for about an hour, came back up, took a nap. So great. Recommended 10 out of 10. And we got our hair done after the nap. We had hair appointments, all of that. And then we got ready to compete. It was like 7 o'clock-ish, and we were about to go out and feeling great, feeling energized. It was our 10 dance night, and my parents and Elita's parents were both there, motivating us, cheering us on. Yeah. And we danced the standard part.
And how do you feel the dancing went?
So standard, since it was our first time on the floor, I don't feel like it was amazing, but
the first round is always a little iffy.
We could have definitely have done better.
Yeah, and
the Latin portion?
And the Latin portion, we did a lot better, just personal feeling. We did a lot better. And also the scoring, we looked at it, it was a lot better than what we did our standard in. Everything was finished. Everybody was done, and they called us up for awards, and it was our turn to go. We were really nervous, kind of anxious to know what we would get. And third place, blah, 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 and blah. Second place, blah, 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 and blah. And guess what that means? we got
That means you
first
won.
place.
And so
Yeah.
what was going through your head as those
Like,
two
all of a
couples? And
sudden-
there's that big trophy. Show us that trophy, buddy.
Elita
All of
has
a
10
sudden,
dance.
we were
Elita
just-
has 10 dance trophy.
Oh, Elita has the 10 dance trophy. Let's see it.
All
So,
of a
Henry, tell
sudden,
me.
all of a sudden, we just heard a bunch of yelling and screaming. And of course, it was our parents and our friends' parents. Here it is.
Look at that beauty right there. American champions right here, guys.
10 dance.
I can just imagine both of your moms and families. Let's go ahead. It must have been a very beautiful moment. Very great, very
Yes.
great. So let's continue. The following day, what did you do first? The Latin or the standard?
Okay, so second day, it was game plan. We knew we had to, even though we thought we did well. On the first day, we knew we had to do better.
Right, you guys knew you had to bring it. Mhm.
So just the entire day was us warming up, having just getting ourselves ready and
Getting ready physically and mentally. Yeah?
a big part of dancing, especially for me, I have to dance on. I don't really have to. So we go through our routines, right? But then right before the competition, something that makes a difference between me and Henry. Henry is more of the type of person, he needs to go over every single routine right before we compete. For me, it's different. I just gotta sit there, concentrate, warm up, just keep my body warm. And the one thing is, though, it's very difficult to dance in my heels for me. So I always have to get used to the floor, see what type of floor it is. The practice floor was there, so we were just there warming up, just getting ready, having a game plan. We also had other friends competing, so we were cheering them on, of course, before us, and then they were cheering us on. So
Nice. So nice teamship. Yeah, a lot of different dancers have a different, I guess, kind of routine before they go on. I think I'm a little more towards Henry. I don't go through all my routines full out, but I just kind of walk it. I guess I'm a little bit of half and half. I go through it and then I kind of get in the zone like you do.
Yeah.
So I do like that. I like that.
Another habit that me and Henry always have before competing, we just sit down and we go through every single dance, cha-cha, rumba, samba, Viennese, tango, waltz. We go through every single dance and we tell each other what mistakes we have to remember. Like, remember to keep your head up there. Remember to keep your arms up there. Don't forget to step with a toe here. Don't forget to step with a heel there, and things like that.
Very nice, very nice. So good teammanship, good partnership. Good. So once you guys understood that you were going to go to not one world championship, not two, but three, what was going through your head? What were you realizing?
I
personally still cannot comprehend that. The day of, I was just like, oh my gosh. You can ask any of my friends. I just kept saying, oh my gosh, I'm going to Worlds. I'm going to Worlds. Like, that's just a crazy thing to me. Because I know Worlds is just on a whole other level compared to nationals in every single country. There's so many people coming, so much more pressure, so much of a bigger atmosphere, if that makes sense.
Of course. And what about you, Henry? What were your thoughts?
Well, it's such a big thing. Like, I didn't, not that I didn't think so, but I never really.
You didn't think you were capable of that, yeah?
I could never just comprehend the idea that I could be a world competitor. Well, even a competitor. Like, it just never
It never crossed your head.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Well, buddy, that's what you get when you put the hard work. You qualify for the World Champions. So you guys are going to be representatives of the United States of America in the World Championships of dance sport in all three styles. So guys, before we finish off, tell us about this exciting new season at the Volga Dance Academy. Are you excited? Are you happy? Tell me, how are you feeling for it?
Excited. I'm really excited.
I really like fresh starts and just new things in general.
Fresh slate.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for all the new programs we're doing this year, for all the teaching we're doing, and all the new schedules and group classes and new privates. And there's going to be a lot of guest teachers coming and things like that.
It's going to be a great year. Henry and Elita, let me thank you so much for being on the VolgaCast the Podcast. You two are one of my biggest inspirations. I hope to dance just like you one day. I hope you guys do amazing at this year's World Championship, guys. Let's close this out. Henry, Elita, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.